People ask me why I started battling on. And I started battling on because of a good friend who was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder after serving in a combat situation. He said to me, they spent 6 months knocking the civilian out and no time putting the civilian back. Battling On is a project that uses the skills and expertise of veterans to help young people. We take veterans who have been struggling to reintegrate back into society and use the vehicle of education and their skill set to help young people who have disengaged with education.
I joined Battling On project because I didn't do anything before, didn't enjoy colleges, didn't like being around a lot of people.
Hiya, my name's Ozzy Glover and I'm a former Royal Marine and also the Youth Programme Manager here at TST. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my life history because I think it's really important you know a little bit about me and what I actually do here. From the age of 5 to 15 I was in residential care. It wasn't a very nice time for me but I came through it. However, when I reached the age of 15, like most young people, I went off the rails a bit, but I met a nice kind magistrate who gave me basically 2 choices, and one was to either join the armed forces or to go to Borstal. When I left the Royal Marines, I sort of like drifted into youth work. I suppose in some ways I wanted to put back something of what I had myself. And then some 4 years ago, I sadly got made redundant, and like a lot of people, I hadn't had the opportunity to look back on my life, and it was only then that I suddenly found myself in slipping into depression and sort of like disappearing into a black hole. And it was coming to a place like this at Merry Farm that was able to change my life around really and give me back my mind and give me back my sense of worth again. And as a youth worker it was great because suddenly I found myself meeting 16 to 18-year-olds who are in much the same position as I was many, many years ago. And it wasn't long before I was able to help them and sort some of their issues out.
At Battling On, it's more like one-to-one learning than the other colleges that I've been to in the past. Just because like before I'd ask for help and they wouldn't come and see me at a certain time and it would just annoy me, but as we're here we get more one-to-one learning and it's like easier to communicate with the staff as well.
Since leaving the forces I've spent a number of years in social housing, working in the communities, for the communities, and I can see and understand where some of these young people are coming from. I'm here to try and give a bit of support to our armed forces veterans and also at the same time working within the community for the community benefit and the community needs. We want to put something back into the community.
Devon Community Foundation has made a huge difference. It helped establish Battling On, and we've used the small pots of money that they have given us to make a huge impact on the ground. Using the money, we've been able to pilot projects that have changed the lives of literally tens, if not hundreds of children.
I really enjoy bricklaying and that's what I want to do in my future because I've got a little 6-month-old boy. The Battling On projects made me realise that there is something in the community that a lot of people that don't like college or didn't like school will still enjoy because it doesn't matter about your past or what you're doing or taking at the moment. They just make you realise that you're young and you need your education for when you grow up.